so it must have been a popular pastime. Let's go back towards the river, where big trading ships are built that have come up from the North Sea. Here, traders are unloading their goods alongside fishermen
Look at
bringing
the
their
cat.
hands. Goods and raw materials from across Britain, as well as rare and valuable items from Finland, are brought into Jorvik.
Oh, look at the Viking ship.
Iron alloy bars from Britain alongside amber, sharpening stones and war recycling from Scandinavia, and good wine from the Rhineland. Jorvik was truly bustling, a vast international trading centre. Here's some fishermen cleaning their catch and mending their nets. Fish from the rivers and the sea were brought into Jorvik, and we found thousands of fish bones that tell us exactly what the people ate, which included lots of fish, eels, and even oysters. So these men are probably doing a roaring trade. Have a look at the man gutting the fish. His face has been reconstructed based on a skull that was found in the water.
Hej alla! Faktiskt spade winner min.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
This next plot is a backyard where the people living here seem to have been dyeing their own cloth. The people of Yorkshire spun fleece and dyed and knotted their own wool to make textiles from which they made their own clothes. Natural dye plants such as madder, lemon, wool, dyed as green wool, all used to create shades of red, yellow, and green. Every red coloured clothes would suddenly brighten up the streets of Yorkshire. On this plot of land, there was a gun that contained dyed from lace, suggesting that a dye bath had been tucked into it. Limestone long-legged it from the knot to its next bird, forming a passageway to the bed.
And the watch is nothing. It's like, wasn't what I have like people saying.
Oh, look at that.
Now entering a new style boat. We're still discussing whether these buildings were one or two story, but they all had rooms or cells below ground level. As we travelled through this two-roomed house, you can imagine the floor at the back is being built, and you can see the cellar below where goods are stored. Above this sunken room, the window openings are only small, so, as you can see, it would have been quite dark inside. In addition to the hearth, small pottery lamps and wax candles were used to create light so that the people who lived here could carry out their everyday tasks. In this front room, you can see a woman working at the loom, which was used to weave woolen cloth for clothing and blankets. We're now moving into Coppergate itself, an important commercial street right in the heart of the city of Jorvik. As you can see from these stores, you can buy almost anything. Coppergate is just one of the many streets in this city, which was home to more than 10,000 people. The streets of the city of Jorvik are covered in filth and mud, littered by car wheels, potholes, and this leatherworker seems to be having a problem sewing his shoe pieces together. It looks like he has Viking disease,
Why are you looking at me?
contraction. You can see it's caused the fingers in his hand to become clawed. It's a genetic disorder that runs in families, and seen particularly in middle-aged men. Tradition has it that it originated with the Vikings who spread throughout northern Europe and beyond as they travelled and intermarried. This couple here are arguing about what to have for supper, meat or fish. It would seem that life hasn't changed too much over the last 1,000 years. They're arguing in Old Norse, but if you listen carefully, you hear Old English, Middle Welsh, and Old Irish all being spoken in this street. Here's a food seller trying to sell this wealthy-looking woman a cabbage of some sort. It doesn't look like the type of thing that would tempt her or her young lady. This woman looks like she's struggling to cross the road. We only found two complete skeletons in the excavations here. This one is based on one of them.
Nee,
You can
Gaaf.
see that
Ik
she's
sterf
walking
over
with a
Gaaf
crutch
Donderwijk.
due to her hip
Iets
problems and
afnemen.
arthritis. You can find out more about her in the galleries to come.
Yeah.
This is
Nee,
creepy.
exact. Dat denk ik nu de opzet.
Here, we're in another of the new graves. The first Vikings who came here were not Christians and worshipped their pagan Norse gods, but they seem to have adopted Christianity more quickly. There is lots of evidence for there being a Viking-era church just behind Coppergate, and there were many other new churches built in Jorvik at this time. There's a priest administering last rites. He would always have worn a stole as seen here, as it marked his priestly status. We found a very small, silk, pink-coloured reliquary couch in one of the buildings. The embroidered cross on it suggests that it once held holy relics which have since disappeared and are now a mystery. Each property is separated from the next by woven wattle fences. We know from the 5 tons of animal bone found in the excavation that the people's diet was quite similar to ours, with lots of beef, pork and meat, as well as poultry and fish. Supplying this food may have been one of the reasons for the major changes in the countryside we see around Jorvik at this time. In this backyard, animals have been slaughtered to provide meat and other resources. Body parts of cattle must have been a fairly familiar sight and smell around Viking Age Europe. As well as supplying meat, cattle carcasses also provided horn and horn, both valuable resources for making everyday items. Stomach contents and cow dung were other byproducts of this slaughter. There must have been loads of flies breeding in rubbish pits and dumps across the city. The red knight there on the fence may have been a regular visitor, scavenging in the city, particularly in the backyard. Toilets would also be situated in the backyard. Pits in this one were clearly used as latrines, to human waste, as well as much as a type of Viking Age toilet paper. This man here doesn't look too happy to be disturbed, so perhaps we had better move on quickly. Here, we are in our final house. In the excavations at Coppergate, we found a few Viking Age musical instruments, including a set of panpipes which can still be played. Music, saga-telling and poetry must have been important in the Viking world. Iceland and Scandinavia have cultures rich in storytelling, traditions that developed in Viking times. Norse mythology, which conjures up gods and monsters living in 9 realms, still captures the imagination today. And we can picture what it was like sitting around a hearth, enjoying tall tales of magic and bravery.
Are we finally leaving?
As we arrive at the end of your journey through Jorvik, remember that everything you have seen is based on the evidence dug up by archaeologists from York Archaeological Trust. You can see some of the 40,000 actual objects they found here in the displays ahead, and you can find out more by asking one of our team. If you want to learn more about the historic city of York, you can go to dig and actually have a go at digging up some evidence of your own. Whatever you do, enjoy your visit with us here today, and come